Hello, I'm Garcia, and you're watching my channel OG Timbercraft. On this next video, I'm going to show you how I made my tapered leg stool. It's my very first time. It's all mortise and tenon. Take a look at the video and tell me what you think. But before you go to the video, I want to take this time to spotlight another YouTuber. If you like chocolate, or if you like cooking, if you like woodworking, take a look at her channel. Her channel is Know What Mom Knows, and I'll put it on the description below, the link. Check it out and subscribe, and check out my video. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. So I'm going to show you what I did. Basically, it's 2x4. Measured 1.5 on the end here, which makes this about 2 inches. And the other side, the opposite, 1.5 on this side, which makes this 2 inches. So that gives me a tapered leg. Now, the first cut I made was freehand, so it gets kind of crooked. So what I do next is I flip this around and I put it on here as a guide, and this gives me the angle. And since I flip this one around, it's actually a square, so it gives me a straight cut, and I run a straight cut through here. And even though I'm running a straight cut, I'm getting that angle that I want. And this I'm not trying for perfection, just trying to get the blade marks out, and that's it. Doesn't have to be perfectly square or anything like that. A little more right there. That's good enough. Good enough of a workout. Okay, so I got the legs tapered 15 degrees, and I cut on the ends here 7.5 degree on two sides, being that this corner would be the outer edge. And next step here is the top. These were cut also, since this has got a 15 degree angle. I have to cut 7.5 on each side. 7.5 degrees on each side on the top, and then the bottom will also be 7.5 on each side, and that more or less is going to give me the angles that I want. The next step here is what I'm doing is the tenons. I cut them square on the saw, and basically I cut the angle here and here, and then I cut the bottom and the top angles, but they're square, so made them round. That way I can just drill into the legs. So start off with something square like this, and all I'm going to do is knock off the edges. Not that hard to do. We're knocking off the corners basically, and if there's a little bit left over, I'll take that off. You're knocking off the corners here. Don't want to have this hand down here in case you slip. That's pretty much it. I just got to repeat all the others. Alright, I got these all kind of rounded off. Not perfect, but they don't have to be perfect. Just kind of round. Next step is I'm going to measure out the biggest one, the biggest diameter, and that's the drill bit that I'm going to use. If it's too big, I'll take off a little bit, but looks like a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. I'll take a 1/2 inch drill bit, and I'm going to drill into these for the mortise. I already measured out 2 of them. Now when I get ready to drill, I'm going to use this angle here to give me the angle of the drill bit, which is 7.5. So I was doing a dry fit, and these were fitting pretty good, but I decided to put an angle here just to see what it would look like, and I was liking it. And so I decided to do it to the top, and in hindsight I had a better fit before I did those angles on it. So in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have done the top, but what's done is done. And that's what it looks like so far. I haven't glued it yet. Okay, so I got the glue dried up, and off camera I tapered the ends on the bottom of the leg. I sanded that down, and this is what it looks like. It's time to do the stain. For the staining, I'm going to use the Danish oil. For the first time I'm using this. I don't know, we're going to try it out and see what it's supposed to penetrate and then harden inside the wood. So I'm going to try that for the first time, and I'm going to apply it with this applicator and apply it with that. So I don't know if that's going to work or not. I got some brushes back up just in case. There it is, the finished product.